Hey, howdy, everybody. It's Bill T with Paint Minis Live here. And by request, I did some polling for Paint Minis Live the other day. Just kind of asking what people wanted to see and what people were kind of looking for in Paint Minis Live, as well as things that I kind of wanted to do and how those things could mesh together. And one of them was to have a game night. Whether it was a video game or a board game, didn't totally matter. I wanted to keep it still kind of RPG centric, I guess, because a lot of the viewers of the show are really into RPGs and whatnot. And I remember way back in the day, there was an RPG called Rogue Trader, and there's a game for it. And I don't have to bring anybody over to play. But I do have my friend Spartan Nerd here. Also goes by the name of Jack. He's been on the show a couple of times in the past. So we're gonna play through Rogue Trader. We've literally just got the thing booted up, and we're gonna play through a little bit and have some fun with it. Mercury Wells, thanks for letting me know that I'm late as usual.
Apparently, you have gotten 5 points deducted from Gryffindor there.
Yeah, I know. -5 points for tardiness. Indeed. Mercury, how you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. We've got. I'm hoping the stream runs smoothly. I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. Actually, we'll bring the whole thing down just a little bit. There we go. Nice. All right.
Thank you for reminding me to crank that bitch down a bit.
All right. Yeah. So, with that being said, we haven't played this before, but we're just booting it up.
We're about to try it out to me,
it looks like I'm gonna start a new game, and then we can get a lobby going, and we can actually go through this co-op style.
All right.
Take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over the trade protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of von Valancius. Yeah. English is hard. As it faces multiple threats from within its own ranks and without, as countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity, it's up to you to hold the reins of this shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the dynasty. Currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamity, and heresy, the stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Cronus expanse. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna.
What's the lobby code thingamajobber?
Yeah, it's not gonna generate that yet, apparently.
Head up.
It looks like there's a lot of tweaking you can do here. But I think we're just gonna leave it kind of stock standard. We're gonna go normal difficulty, I guess, because we're noobs.
It's the noob boys going in for noob games.
Oh yeah,
Noobtopia.
All right, so we're gonna make a character. Feel free to chime in the chat if you got any suggestions. But Warhammer 40k is a favorite of mine. Rogue Trader was apparently a terrible Australian pop group that should not be listened to.
Bill, did you hit new game or cooperative mode?
Well, it's new game because you have to drop a save in order to do cooperative mode.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so you've kind of got to make your own save first. Also, I'm playing on a screen that's up there. I'm sorry, I'm paying attention, but yeah, the screen's way up there.
custom character.
Yeah. You might be able to make your own too, and maybe go through the. I'm sure there's an intro.
Yeah,
So we're gonna go
the mustache on this man. Holy shit!
All right, let's check our portrait here. Who do we want to be? Oh man, that he has been to the Emperor's drive-through one too many times. Got like some ecclesiarchy guys, some normal people, space. The curls are killing me on that one. Some psychers. It looks like
No augmentations.
we've got some choices here. They did not skimp on the choices, that's for sure. I think we're gonna go with some kind of up and coming looking guy, maybe. We got a commissar for sure. Yeah, we're gonna go with the up and coming guy. He looks up and coming.
Bruh. One of the augmentations is literally putting a fucking steel plate in your forehead.
Yeet. Oh.
Hey, you see, I can't really remember what happened to me. I just woke up and there's a big old plate in my forehead.
Can we just okay, there we go. We can zoom in on the head. Let's see here. Oh, this guy looks like he's very insane. Right off the bat.
In the membrane?
Sure, that's pretty close to my level of crazy. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Oh. What else we got? So we got Real Fit, America, and Europe. Got it.
Yeet.
I guess we're gonna go with America, just to spice things up. His head color is a bit different than the rest of his body, though. That's a little strange. I'm thinking, yeah, we'll go just about there. Let's see here. We can go with the old school wig look. Then you've always got something to eat off of. In desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Fucking
Bill, we got the top knot man bun.
Do yourself a favor, and when you get over to Homeworld, take a look at one of the talents under Imperial World.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'm kind of liking the this one right here. Let's give him a good old blondie boy, because that's me right there. Oh, they have multiple pages of hair color. Good. There we go. All right, yeah. Give me that blonde. Eyebrows. We can go. We can go with the penguin style eyebrows. Also, how do I get rid of the scar? Yeah, okay. Apparently, kind of lost my face there, but sure, we'll be mildly impressed at ourselves. Okay, yeah. Here's the scars. We're kind of just gonna go with cut my lip open when I was a kid. There we go.
Your mom told you not to go running with scissors, Bill.
If he has a man bun, he has to have a soul patch too. All right, hey, deal. Man. Deal.
I'm really good at running.
Wow, they have some really outlandish eyebrows. I think we're gonna give it the mild bushy. Either that, or you could look like me with almost no eyebrows because I'm blonde. Like, seriously, I have no eyebrows. It is a fact of nature that I have no eyebrows. It was really weird when I was a little kid. Soul patch. Let's find this soul patch.
I don't know if
Jack, have you found a soul patch? I mean, that's
second row from the bottom. Third one in. It's gonna be the closest you're probably gonna get.
Yeah, he's got just that little. Okay, all right. Well, there you go, Mercury. We've got ourselves.
Boy.
Yeah, I would look like. Hey, Jack, could you imagine if I shaved my head? Mercury's right. I would look like an egg. I'd look like a hard-boiled egg with a beard.
The fucking dude, the second to last beard makes him look like old Kratos. Boy.
Heat.
Take a look at it.
Let's see here. Tatter twos. You could go with a skull on the forehead. We could go with some kind of like tribal bands. Ooh. I don't know how much you're gonna sear. Oh yeah, okay. It's on your forearm. We could go with the classic Aquila. Or a mark of chaos because we're a sinner. Yeah, we're gonna go with the classic Aquila, I think. Ooh. Do they have... Well, they have a Mortalis band too. Sexy. All right, cool. We'll go with maybe red because I like red. Okay, cool. Augmentations. Oh yeah, you can put an entire plate on your head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Good God. Or like, you know, you got the lobotomy thing going on with the skull cap too.
It just, I don't
Dear
know
Lord.
what happened. I just woke up and I had a headache.
We got the half-side nasal cannula. I think we're gonna go with you got the almost Borg, but not quite. Yeah, I think the nasal cannula looks kind of fun. And we're gonna give him what else are you gonna do?
Over here.
Give him the Ultra Sniffer 9000, I guess.
I can smell your bullshit.
I can smell the world.
We need to investigate. Let my fury rain down upon
Pious male, pragmatic male.
I like the bold one.
What curiosity unveils itself before me?
Oh yeah, okay. We're going with the mad. We're going with the mad guy for sure. Okay, Homeworld, Death World. I have no clue what any of these stats are, but we'll have some fun with it. Hive World, Forge World, Imperial World, Death World, Survival Instinct. We'll get some stuff.
Schneiderman, Batman. Giving you a freaking sword class frigate right off the bat. Yeah, give me a random name. Daring Destiny. Yeah, that'll work.
Should we just go basic and kind of
You see
what do you think? Toss the votes in the chat, I guess. Death World, Voidborn, Hive World, Forge World, Imperial World, Fortress World.
Bill, do you see what the second talent is on Imperial World? Like second one down.
Doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. Would you like to know more? Oh, so if nobody else is using this archetype, you get a combat cost -1 AP. That's fun. What do you have set up?
I went Fortress World.
Oh, really? Why Fortress World?
Has more skill with boomsticks.
Fair enough. I guess I'll go Imperial World. Death World sounds sufficiently edgy. If we're going to go for edgy. May as well. I will take a hit to my intelligence. I will take a -5 to my intelligence because it's true. Although I don't necessarily agree with the -5 fellowship. I feel like I'm a fairly good friend. So we'll be playing an outlier on that one. What are we doing? Military commander. That's pretty stock standard.
Intelligence do the thing now.
Commissar, I'm a crime lord. Yeet. Although his outfit looks cool. Navy officer. Holy.
I mean, the Astra
Oh,
Militare.
Captain, my captain, look at that massive hat.
Wait,
Holy God.
Holy hat, Batman.
Dude, it is like, it's twice the size as his hand. Look at that.
say, my hat
is not
big enough.
Good Lord.
at this rate.
Oh. A noble, sanctioned psyker. Yeah, I would rather. I don't know. I'm not on the psyker game.
I went Astra Militare Commander because
Yeah, it is a lot of hat mercury. I would agree. I might just play it because I kind of want the hat. I mean, it is a lot, but I mean, look at all those meaningless medals. It's like some kind of dictator over here.
I was
mean,
gonna
he's
say,
got-
remember the fucking thing where where the guy pulls off his coat and his chest is just covered in fucking medals.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It looks like it's not bad. I have no clue what any of this does, but it looks it looks pretty good. I think we're gonna go with the edgy giant hat. A nerd's nerd. Hello, nerd's nerd.
Hello.
It's good to see you. I was excited to see you in the chat too at what was it, last night's stream with Shadow. Yeah, I know, right? This guy is turning out really cool. We went with all the edgelord characteristics, even the funky hat. But thanks for being here, nerd. It's good to see you again. How you been? Tell me all about it. I'm playing on a screen up there, so it looks like I wish I could mount the camera up there. Is there anything behind me that? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep the camera where it is. But you lured a pirate squadron into the gravitational tear of a star, destroying the whole fleet through your cunning alone. Commerce awareness. Tech use. Tech use or awareness. That's a good one. Yeah, I think we're gonna go maybe for it's hard to decide. Is your guy any type of tech savvy?
Once I figure out how to check my
Ooh.
stats, I will let you know.
There's outfit settings.
I think I had like 40
wow, they
in tech.
really. Oh yeah, we gotta go red. We gotta go red, like red. Yeah, that's hot. Oh yeah. Does he have a backpack? Show backpack. Okay, doesn't matter. All right, cool. Yeah, we're definitely going with that red. I'm gonna go with tech awareness.
Where tech awareness? What a blit. My tech use is at 40. I only have 25 persuasion though.
I think we're gonna go with the hit to logic because if you've come to Paint Minis Live for logic, you'll be misunderstood. Just put it that way. I really don't need that right now. Thank you very much, computer, for trying to save me. Let's see. We got warrior, officer, operator, soldier.
Operator. We need to operate
right.
operation.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Single target buffs. Daring breach. Well, I'm already not that intelligent.
Oh,
I think we're gonna go with. I think we're gonna go with warrior on this one. Let's check this out. Oh man, yeah, it literally this feels like they've taken the rogue trader like rules, the actual rules, and they've just Baldur's Gate this thing real hard.
I mean, not gonna complain about that. Baldur's Gate 3 was freaking great.
Oh yeah, for
Speaking of
sure.
that, we need to go back and actually finish that game at some point.
Indeed. Maybe once I'm done with Cal's Abyssal Dwarves, because I've had those things for far too long. But I am looking to potentially get some more of that done this weekend. We're gonna go agility, perception, willpower, fellowship. What do we have? Available points. We got 30 points. Do we have any suggestions from the chat? Where do we stick these points? Does anybody play the rogue trader in the past? Maybe you might know. Acumen, reasons, lore, Medicaid, and tech use skills. Yeah, we'll bump that baby up to like 35. Make ourselves not so nincompoop. Feel like we might want to dump a little bit in willpower just so that we're not so affected by psychic people. We'll go with weapon skill because we're already kind of a fighter, I guess. Fellowship. We'll dig into that real quick. It looks like fellowship represents a character's ability to interact with other creatures, deceive, charm, or befriend them. High fellowship will help a character find a way to approach gatherings of unsociable servants, make deals with merchants. Yeah, it looks like it is kind of like charisma, basically. We'll stick 5 points to that. I think that's probably a decent idea. I think we'll start there. That looks like a pretty healthy spread, as far as I can kind of tell. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got a ship too. Heck yeah! Look at that ship. That's a good ship. Okay. We're gonna name the ship. So toss your names in the chat if you for what you think the ship should be named. I'm gonna let that catch up real quick. Is there have you gone further in the story so far there, Jack?
I'm going through the tutorial thingamajig. You want me to wait and we can hop into a thingamajig? Room-a-majig?
That's fine. You can go ahead, play through it. I'm gonna play through it myself.
Okay.
That hat has to be worth a charisma bonus. Indeed, Mercury. Indeed, I couldn't agree more. Okay, so Warhammer ships are always like Sword of Judgment and Shield of Baal or whatever. I think we're gonna name our maybe we can name our ship something like hold on, if I can spell. Massive Hat of the Emperor. Yeah, Emperor. I think that's right. Massive hat of the Emperor.
The Emperor's massive
What
hat.
are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Crown of the
Okay.
Emperor.
Yeah. Yep. Chad agrees. Massive hat of the Emperor.
You go for Crown of the Emperor if you want it to be more official.
Oh no, it's got to be massive hat. We've already
He-
got a massive hat ourselves, so may as well just kind of go there. Edit
He is
name.
Hatman.
We're doing. What do we name ourselves? We are naming ourselves Blowhard Bill because I talk a lot, I guess. Yeah, Blowhard Bill sounds fine.
Hatman Bill.
Hatman Bill.
Yeah, to
Is that
keep
like
with
is
the
that
theme of the
any
hats.
relation to Catmandu at all?
No, but he's called Hatman Bill because of the fact he has a big ass fucking hat, and his ship is named the Hat of the Emperor. Everything is hat. There is no chaos gods. There is only hat.
Only hat.
Only hat.
Plays a tin whistle. You gotta have the bosuns. I think it's bosuns. It was always kind of a object of debate between bosuns and boatswains. Boatswain's whistle, you know, kind of like in the Star Trek or whatever. But there's boatswain's whistle, the little tiny whistle. Oh, there once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was Billy of Tea. There you go, Mercury. It was the big hat sea, yeah. And the captain said, I need a big hat for me. And then the bow dipped down. They definitely got the art style pretty on point. I really just want all of this as terrain so I can play a game on it. I just want all of it as terrain.
An excellent place for contemplation.
Ooh, they're talking to me.
Best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable.
Let me know if the audio needs to be upped a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here you can learn more about current events, influence characters, alter the course of the game's narrative. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. Should we insult him and tell him that the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify?
Shit.
Yeet. Yeah, we'll just. We need a big hat for me, indeed.
The purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with the chance to give their very life for the master of humanity.
Fair enough.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Commodore Blowhard Bill von Maynard, apparently, is my entire name. Lord Captain of Drusus Blessing. We'll just leave it simple.
Master. Or should I say, von Valencias, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperial. Perhaps this kinship
Ooh.
shocked you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of a ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty.
Hmm. That's intriguing. Yeah,
But
let's
of
just cut to the
course,
point.
I have come
We're
to
in the
invite you for a
tutorial
meeting
anyways.
with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions.
Jack,
It is regrettable.
Jack, you
I
gotta
haven't
check out the
yet
stream
had
real
an
quick.
opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
I know, right? It's great. Nice one, Mercury.
Lord Captain and Master Edelthran von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
All right, let's join them there. All right. Desires to personally meet with the person they move forward. Okay, so
There will be no peace.
wow, you
in
move
my
real fast.
Oh yeah, you freaking you scuttle.
Yeah, really, holy man. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so some basic video game
We
third-person
will see.
controls.
Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Wow. Okay, he really likes to talk. Okay, so they're interactable things. Okay, cool. All right.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
We're just
Look
going
at that. Your
to
dude
go.
is absolutely insane in the membrane, isn't he?
He is. I think actually it might be in character responses. We'll go occasionally because I mean that is a lot. Every time you click some
Tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Good Lord, he is really talkative. I think, can we get with each other now? Cooperative mode? Not yet. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Create lobby. We're going to copy that. All right. I'm going to send you the lobby code so you can get in on this.
Okay. Menu.
We're just going to get Jackboy into the game here so we can bounce off each other like bullets off my big hat. I don't know why that sounds so comedic, but it does.
They could not stand against the big hat.
Right? Okay, cool beans.
I am in. Time for Big Hat and his companion, motherfucker, to go kill stuff.
I really hope Dungeon Minister doesn't let his kids watch this one.
Should put a language
It's like,
warning
well,
on
all,
the title.
all of the dollars that I put in the swear jar, if I charged you like 10 cents per, like
I'd
I'd be
fill
out
that
of money.
sucker up.
I would have so much money in that swear jar. Yeah.
Dude, I don't even really
I have to
like
list this as
register it,
not safe for
unfortunately.
work.
Yeah,
Ooh,
let's
we
see.
got a
Who we gotta
stub
go
revolver. That's
Oh,
nice.
you too have a stub revolver. That's very nice, sir. I too have a revolver of the stub.
Oh, where am I? Okay, I'm in a wall. Fair enough.
You win zooming.
Yeah. I definitely did.
Where in the Hades am I?
It spawned my camera in a wall, so you may have to like look for your actual character icon.
I don't have character icon.
What do you have?
I
It's like
just
a
see
blank.
you.
Oh, okay. Maybe it'll spawn you in once this is over.
Maybe.
They got some cool stuff, that's for sure.
What's happening?
Oh yeah, the murder right off the bat. Let's go. It's Warhammer. The servitors have gone nuts. Let's go, baby. Yeah, just keep standing in one place and shooting at them. Good.
Oh, watch this spectacle unfold.
You'll have to face enemies and click buttons to do that. Okay, yeah. Let's start the battle. Oh, maybe you're taking over one of the other guys? To start battle on my end. Pew! Malfunctioning servitor indeed.
Not sure this is gonna be safe for work anyway with that.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, that's pretty gruesome. I wish I could kick up blood maybe a bit more, but that's just me. Alright, so turn-based, take place on a grid. We got basic RPG controls. Cool. Movement points tell you how much you can use. Moving diagonally is costly. Okay, cool. So we're gonna I guess, can we shoot at range already? It looks like we can't shoot at range quite yet, so we'll lock that in. To make attack, you use abilities. You got to spend action points displayed in the bottom right of the screen, or at the bottom of the screen. Certain AP costs associated with it. All right. I'm going to left click and use the thing. Okay. All right. Considered attack actions and only can be used once per turn unless affected by specific talents or other abilities. Okay, cool. All right. So let's select this and shoot at that guy. Get tickled. Right. End your turn by pressing space. Cool. Are you actually playing this, or did it just ask you if you consented to it?
So apparently I have to wait for us to pick up two motherfuckers named Abe Lord and Pequod.
There's a guy named Pequod?
Yeah.
All right. Wow, really? That's it, huh?
Eh.
All right.
Yes, I am just here to chill and offer commentary until we get to that point.
Hopefully we can find Pequod. I feel like that's somebody must have watched like Shrek in the past, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that guy, the Farquaad guy,
Lord Farquaad.
I have killed the servitor. Yeah, Blowhard Bill reigns again."
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here.
Ooh.
I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Indeed. All right, fair enough. Lead the way, Mr. Guy who likes to point.
Point!
And just at the end of the battle, all of the ship's security forces come aboard.
Here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
I like how he says at the end of this corridor, and then when you read it in the books, like the corridor is something like 10 kilometers that way.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's just down that corridor. 2 kilometers later.
Oh, we have a map. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Kind of old school style map. I like it. Oh, you can even click to like bring yourself around the map. Okay. All right. I can get with this. This is fun. This is entertaining. Okay. So, yeah. They're definitely trying to patch people up who got exploded. That's cool. Let's just make sure. Okay, so we kind of came from there. We're going somewhere down. Did we come from there? I don't know. We'll open a door and find out.
My nerves are frayed.
Okay. Somebody's complaining already, and I don't see any bullets flying. So that's a start. Yeah, they definitely got the Warhammer 40K vibes down pretty hardcore on this one. Yeah, let's keep running that way. It's just at the end of this corridor, and I forgot which corridor he meant, but I think we're just gonna ramble on this way. Ah, yeah, there we go. Way to hold my hand, game devs.
Now you get to talk to Mrs. Big Hair.
Right, indeed.
Well, just wait until you see her friggin' in a picture that they have for her. Oh yeah, there it is on the right.
She is.
Super
yeah,
big
she
hair
has
lady.
big hair.
Bug.
All right. Make a decision. What will you do with Eon? Let's survey the room first. Let's read the room. That is a skill I wish more people had. Read the room. Who appears to be about 30 years old. Is a parchment-like skin stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew. Yeet. Attractive. Nervously twitching fingers, face
You may
twisted.
not like it, ladies, but this is what
with a
peak male
slight
performance
tick.
looks like.
And jerky movements are all signs of some illness or defect that has taken over his physical form. Okay, all right, cool. Theodora von Valancius. Features appear as if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Edelthrad. Fair enough. This Edelthrad guy doesn't sound too great. Behind the two of them, you see two men. One is a gray-haired officer of impeccable bearing, and he's got a day slate. The other guy has a bunch of guns. And yeah, he's got a lot of weapons. Don't mess with that guy. Blowhard Bill, approach and give me your answer. Well, obviously it has to be lengthy. Skill tests. Cool. Nice. All right. Let's see here. Lore, Xenos, Warp. Oh boy, that's a block of text. So we got a hypothetical situation, a new world on the fringes of the expanse. That's a big volcano, lots of mining, populated by natives who worship a heretical god. They offer sacrifices to their gods. All right. Mining crews were sent to the planet's surface and vanished overnight. What would you do? with this poisoned treasure? Ooh, that's a loaded term. Oh boy, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know if they would be in the wrong. They haven't met us before, so that's, kind of a thing. Might cost some lives to do so, but might give us some answers. We're just gonna sack some psychers and throw them in a well of disparity. We could sentence them basically all to die. We could say it sounds like heresy, or we could just try and purge them, or we could look absolutely weak. I think we go with the. This one sounds like the most logical. Verify that it's they're indeed worshiping maybe aliens or something. I'll go with that way. We'll play the high road for now. Just for now. We gotta make ourselves have a reputation to build. Looks like she liked that, and yeah, fair enough. It looks like she doesn't like anybody's answers, period, it sounds like.
She's a rogue trader. She hates everyone.
I guess. Simply unaware of their existence. Could tell her that we understand. We could give her some theological type of answer. We could tell her to absolutely shut up, but I don't think that's the case. I'll just tell her I gave her a straight answer. Oh, well, okay, fair enough. Now she's angry with me either way. Apparently we messed up at our job. Instead of proceeding to the middle of the decks to commence his inspection of the compartments of his purview. Okay. Looks like we just had a salty situation on the observatory deck. Why am I here? That is a great question. Yeah, I would say she's definitely in the grumpy Griselda camp there, Mercury. That's for sure. Was it not you who sent for me? Yeah, let's go with I pretend I know I'm here. She likes people being direct. Fair enough. I like the get it done attitude as well. All right, here's the introduction. She's a rogue trader. Likes the God Emperor, because we all do. Raise your hand if you like the God Emperor. Like the God Emperor. The warrant of trade kept aboard this very vessel. Honorable kind of lady, I guess. Yeah, okay. Cool. She's that person. Wow, they really put a lot of writing into this tutorial. All right. Looks like she's just conquering worlds, baby. Is that what you got too? She's just out here conquering worlds. It's like, yeah, all these worlds are mine by right. Look at that. All of them. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander would ever dream of amassing. It looks like I have her blood somehow. Good Lord, I don't know who would necessarily want to engage in coitus with her, but I guess I am that offspring. Let's find out who our siblings are naturally. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go. The Emperor. Naturally, some have yet to arrive on board, but I met one of them. Right, cool. So Ethelthrad is apparently a sibling. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Okay, fair enough. If not the role of captain, then for that of their closest allies. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. She already said that he was basically related to us, so that point's mute. I'll just ask her why she's got me here. Rather fond of impatient people. You're not as quick to resign themselves to circumstances and more eager to show initiative. Fair enough, lady. Fair enough.
I mean, the 40k
Okay, cool.
universe impatient is more likely to shank you in the fucking kidney to get ahead in life.
I guess, apparently.
It's 40k. You masturbate to the wrong thing and you summon a Slaneshi demon. You really think that being impatient in a universe doesn't mean likely you need to sell your kidneys in order to get ahead in station so you're not on and 7th night each shift is the sub supervisor?
Fair enough. All right. Summoning Slaneshi demons aside.
You don't want to know what summons the Nurgle ones.
Apparently, I have remarkable mental abilities that were noted on my profile. My single brain cell is fighting for third place right now. If you can find a way to exhibit them in the service of my dynasty.
Mine just started bouncing around like the idle screen on the DVD player.
Right, exactly. Oof. All right. Apparently, she's got high hopes for my mental acumen. Let's just maybe we want to ask a couple questions before we. Okay. Apparently, she got a little transmission, and I have some time before the navigators give us signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Of course, I want a navy captain of such high standing as Blowhard Bill on the bridge.
I know, right? Must play our part.
I say.
What are my current responsibilities? Observe, learn, absorb. All right, so basically all of the things that I learned about how to take care of things behind the Wendy's dumpster. It will take you time. It'll take time for you to find out your bearings aboard the vessel and your position, blah, 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 blah. Consider yourself my aide. Fair enough. All right, cool. Yeah.
That's a very good question, Mercury.
If she's your mom, you can ask for your allowance. I mean, I didn't see the option there, but I would not take. I would not turn down a couple thousand, crown for that.
I'm fairly certain. I think the way the bloodline goes here is that she's a distant 30 times removed is in your dog side of the family.
Yeah, really, it kind of feels that way. The Lord Captain has kind of gotten around. Oh wow!
Well, no, because you got to think about it. Like the licenses for this road trader bullshit are passed down through lineages.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's a good chance that the original fucking document was signed by Big E himself when he was drunk on a Tuesday night.
So potentially, yeah. All right, initiative roll. So yeah, definitely a hardcore.
Dude, Theodora has 205 health.
How do you see that? Oh, yeah, she does. 205. Okay, well, she's definitely surviving. I have 20. I have 20. So,
Can I control Mort? I don't want to control Ablord. I want Mort. He's got a fucking melt-a-gun.
reminds me of Mort from what was it, Game of Thrones?
Look, watch this shit.
Whoa!
Give me Mort.
You just want to watch people get like absolutely eviscerated.
Yeah. I want to commit war crimes with the melt-a-gun. Sue me.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll take up character will not receive a bonus if attacked from a side not protected by the current cover. Okay, we'll just go let's see here. So our enemy is that way. I think we might go. Yeah, we're gonna go maybe over here. And then we're gonna use our single shot horrible revolver to try and deal some damage. What are we gonna get? All right, let's go. 86% sounds fair enough. Ooh, the head came clean off that guy. You see that?
He was chopping people in half on the side.
Oh yeah, baby. We got our one shot really helped out there. I guess.
Mort, you need to hit them with the war crime gun.
The war crime gun.
I mean, he's using an anti-vehicle weapon on squishy, fleshy people.
Inside of a void ship, too, nonetheless. Ooh, that was hot. She's got a plasma pistol, too. Wow, this is going to be
it just, oh my gosh. Bruh.
Wow. Jack the Ripper called. Holy man. Yeah, they did not. They definitely got the combat down for Warhammer 40K. Again, right. Another like, oh, I took his arm off. That's what it was.
I was gonna say I would have popped the guy on the right there.
Decapitator in the house. I would agree with that statement.
Chicken Cheese Whiz is about to take a shot at you.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that guy. Where are my absolute god tier RPG instincts? Oh yeah, that's right. They're with her. They're with her.
He's now a puddle.
Right.
Game Lord, you turned a man into a fucking puddle.
Just about. Mort, take the team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Don't let
Do not let a single horse
survive. Yeet.
Yes, it was bigger.
Not a single horse.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's just. What are your orders on her? Because she feels like that kind of lady. All right, cool. Well, let's go and figure that one out.
Murder.
Okay. Are you in now, or is it just me still?
Still you.
Okay.
The wrong way.
That's the wrong way? Gotta go out this door? Like back the way I came? Let's see, what do we got? Inventory, character, journal. There we go. That'll tell me what to do. Okay, yeah. So it's the officer's deck back there, I guess. So I'm assuming we just take. Oh, no, apparently not. Yeah, all right. This guy's can. Oh, all right. Yeah, they are fighting back here already. Okay. Well, how would one go and help that out? That is a question for the ages. Honestly, I kind of feel like we got some stairs here.
Step at a time amidst the madness.
What is that? I don't know what that is. Just out of curiosity here.
They will see. Oh, yes. They all will see.
Wow, he is really high on the... Have I heard of Ween? I have not heard of Ween. That sounds like a absolutely remarkable band name to start with. Yeah, I am alive and well. Thank you, Mort.
Mort.
Just after the fighting is done. Fair enough. What did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? Fair enough. Okay. All right. I guess we're just kind of... Yeah, Mommy's coming, Mort. Don't worry. Mommy's here. It looks like they kind of killed off everybody in here. Ian got some warp madness. Wow, they really have some blocks of text up in here. Haven't heard anything from the engines. Communications were already unstable half hour ago. The consequences are spreading fast with no communications. All right. It looks like it's just a bunch of gibberish on the line, and they suspect mutiny. Who would attempt a mutiny in the warp? Practically anybody who's not fed enough.
I haven't gotten me Copstad sandwich. What the fuck?
Lunatics, fools, and heretics. Houses thousands upon thousands of people. Fair enough.
They must have accidentally looked up the Slaneshi stuff.
All right. Being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself than others, and then a whole army of madmen. Fair enough. Can't find him. Arrived on transitional deck 18. Okay. Oh, good. We got a sister of battle. At least she's got a bolt gun. That'll be pretty cool. Mercury, I was just kind of thinking about your comment about sea shanties. I really got into pirate metal at one point. That was kind of fun. I was really into that kind of music for a minute. Oh God, what is that pirate metal band I used to listen to? I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up. Tell you later. I must go to my study, and it appears that we might encounter other heretics along the way. Fair enough. Okay, cool. All right. Discover the whereabouts of Elthrad the Air. Bring him here, whatever state you find him in. Leads to the restricted compartments, such as my personal chambers in the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Fair enough. Wow, this lady definitely got them hardcore mommy vibes. Mort, come! I'm going to the self-checkout.
Okay, Mom, can we get a candy on the way?
Only if you're good.
Okay.
It's a long walk, and you don't even appear to have proper gear. Since I'm the more important person, you can go in the front to shield me from potential threats.
Is Blowhard Bill going to match the madness of his voice that you chose for him?
I'm just gonna play the good guy for now.
Gonna let the derangement come out later?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna let the derangement come out later, for sure, but not until we're done with this. Oh, what? With a pop and a crackle, something hits you in the abdomen and you're consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain. Yeah, let's... Oh, did he just
Sucker punched you.
hit me?
Oh dear.
What is this? This betrayal. This betrayal. That is... Oh,
What a douche
good
canoe.
lord. Oh yeah, you definitely have to explore different types of music. There's so much good music out there. Like Zydeco is a really cool one.
On
Like,
occasion, I do
blues.
like to go back and listen to the orchestral mixes that come from the Halo games. They got some really good ones in there.
Oh yeah.
You want a good mix of like a soft jazz and stuff like that. The first few opening songs for ODST are really friggin' good.
Mm-hmm.
Get the nice smooth saxophone going.
I think they've got some pretty good. They got some pretty good music in this one. It definitely fits the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been thrown off by some kind of crazy, out of left field. Oh yeah, the orchestral mixes are good. Although I bought the Halo 2 soundtrack on CD when I was, just getting into gaming, and I absolutely loved the Breaking Benjamin song. They actually have a couple in there, I think. Well, this loads. I'm gonna take
you
a
ever
quick,
listen? Bill, it's
quick
loaded. You
minute.
just have to press any key.
Oh, well, I did. Right. Ah, dang.
Mercury, you ever listen to the unplugged versions of the orchestral mixes from Halo?
Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing.
Fair enough. With that, I'm gonna be right back. I can use just a real quick bio break here. So, Jack, if you want to entertain him, and I don't know if you got to as well, but we'll swap out.
Gotcha. Merc, if you get the chance, I would definitely suggest looking them up because they do a real. The people who do the mixes on those are really good. Like, it's just the right mix of an almost acoustic version of the piano and so of the piano music as well as like with the soft strings coming in. It's very nice. Nice. Yeah, no, you can just throw Halo Unplugged OST into the search bar on YouTube, and you can find and some good 1 hour, multi-hour mixes of it. Really good to fall asleep to. definitely recommend. Especially like if you have days where you just kind of want and need some help going to sleep. If you find like one of the ODST soundtrack mixes where they mix in like the sound of like a light thunderstorm, it's really good. I conk out pretty quickly when the saxophone cuts in for those.
All right, he's back.
Yeet.
Sorry, I had to stop by. I got my delivery from Pizza Planet.
Yeet.
I mean, it only seemed fitting with the shirt. I just right. You are toy. Yeah, it only seemed fitting with the Space Ranger shirt and the kind of space opera theme we've got going on tonight.
Oh, you are back with us, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call him
Perceptive of you.
impertinent.
I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share.
Holy man, he's gonna squeeze the blood. Squeeze the blood out of you. Well, I mean,
squeeze you like
that depends on
orange.
what method you're, I guess, gonna use for that.
We are in the
Like a lemon.
chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred warrant of trade. Only one obstacle remains on that path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the
This is Christopher Tester, isn't it?
ancient device.
Yeah.
Will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty.
No.
No?
Wrong.
It's
No. Wrong timbre in the voice.
You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
A lot of
You got Google open? You should see who he voices in here, because he does a really good voiceover.
Because the one thing that you gotta because remember he said that the character he voices in here is one that you can romance. I'm not sure you want to romance the guy who's threatening to squeeze blood out of you unless you're into that shit.
Well, it's one of the characters. I'm just gonna insult him.
On the contrary, the warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The
Oh,
Sentinel
Valencius,
refused
I
to
was
submit
right.
to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
He
Ooh,
plays
cool.
Hendrix von Collix.
Hmm. Wow, you can call him a piece of shit. That seems pretty. Yeah.
Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to
Oh, he's breaking out the fancy insults. He called you a kid.
guilty? Oh, I know this delusion.
Duly
But
noted,
thanks to the
Mercury.
gods, it no
Duly
longer
noted.
has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Yeah, it's rare to run into people like that. The only person that I did was some less than sane bastard that I ran into while at in my brief tenure in boot camp. He wasn't really all there.
What?
Will be the instrument.
There was a reason he was in the separation platoon. Let's put it that way.
Righteous act.
Wait, he talked like this guy? I'm sorry, I missed the first part.
No, it was very vocal about some of the weirder shit that he was into with his girlfriend in the bedroom.
Okay. All right. I think we got enough info right there.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I learned pretty quickly why he is going home. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so we got to do a skill test. Unlike passive tests, which are made automatically, you can decide whether or not to select an option, the consequences of which will depend on the result of the associated test. So yeah, all right. Have your cursor over the dialogue option. Will tell you your chances of success. The number after the skill's name indicates the difficulty of the test. Yeah, okay, got it. Fight the voice in your head. Get out. I'm not your puppet. I'll do it as you require.
I will do it as you require, but I will find a way to make you pay for this, you filth. Do you want to go full schizo, or are you going to try and stop the schizo?
I'm going to try and stop it. They can't have my head. It's too full of mush already. Michael Murtag. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. We're playing Warhammer's Rogue Trader video game adaptation for tonight's Let's Play as requested by the community. What's going on?
I don't have my character in here. He has a higher tech use.
Oh, really? Than I do? Oh, yeah. Well, I have an 85% chance of success on the dice roll.
Try it out.
Yeah, we're gonna try it. Oh, I succeeded. Very nice. All right.
Well, Michael, you've come to the right place if you want to learn more about Warhammer. We'll probably be bullshitting about the lore while playing this.
Yeah, Warhammer is really fun. It's a very kind of grimdark setting, but it's also super quirky too. It's a lot of fun things. Currently, we are aboard a ship that I guess my mother is commanding.
Distant 47th cousin, 6-time Eames removed on your uncle's side of the family.
Gotcha. Yeah. So distant family relative who needs an heir, apparently. I'm aboard the ship, and we are currently experiencing a mutiny, which another family member who I am currently with is instigating and wants to literally suck the blood out of my body.
Well, it's a little friendly fratricide between Ian family members.
I guess.
That's just how you say hello in 40K.
That's cool. So apparently the machines are asking for a sacrifice. Okay. Fun. Oh boy. We're going to examine that first. I feel like I want to go a little cautiously here. The servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you're used to. Okay, all right. So I guess it is a old machine. Interesting. So I'm going to give it my hand, and it's going to start pricking me and telling me what my blood sugar level is. And it's going to drink my blood.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so Michael, this is a video game adaptation of the Warhammer Rogue Trader RPG from back in the day, which I thought was super cool because that's kind of what we're about here. I mean, it's a little Baldur's Gatey, but I've kind of been looking for other ways to provide some fun, entertaining stuff. This kind of felt like right up our alley. It's very social-esque too.
I mean, in the future, we could also try and do a thing like Firefight Fridays or something. Hop and play through in a firefight on Infinite or something to start the night off.
Potentially. But we're going to get back to painting this weekend, too, with Paint Minis Live for the weekend nights. I'm thinking maybe we'll do like Friday night games or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just testing the waters to see if this is a hit or not with the PML crew. Yar, because we have a giant hat.
Yar.
And we are somehow related to the Navy.
He's the captain because he has the biggest hat. Yar.
Yes, I do require assistance. Okay.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh yeah, let's initiate defense protocol. What is our defense protocol?
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
That'll do, pig.
Oh,
Say hello to my little friends.
this guy was trying to suck the blood from our body. We were just like, yeah, I'm gonna light your dudes on fire and open up with like sentry turrets. All right. Yeah, I would say are you Michael, are you asking about the game or like the settings or the setting overall? By the way, I'm sorry to hear that YouTube's messing around with the comments. But yeah, that was pretty effective. I feel like that was definitely a good way to handle these guys. I'm happy that Mommy also I'm just gonna view her as Mommy. I don't know what second distant cousin. She feels like a Mommy character here.
Rogue Trader MILF.
Your words, not mine. Your words, not mine.
Says the man calling her Mommy. You take a fucking sip of your drink, buddy.
What? Your words?
Yeah, you're the one calling her Mommy.
Yeah, because it's easy. I don't have to say my third uncle's cousin 14 times removed or whatever it was. Escort the child of the house to safety. See, I am a child of the house. It must be Mommy.
How about Aunt? Auntie Big Hair?
Auntie Big Hair? All right, fair enough. We could work with Auntie Big Hair. That's
a little less weird than going up and going, Mama.
Yeah, I agree. That was definitely much liters of fluid hitting the floor while the enemies died. I think a lot of them were kind of like Canadian baconed too, just like burned slightly to a crisp.
Lightly crisped.
Warrant Sentinel is standing by. Okay, fair enough. We'll just go with the
current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational.
Let's get a gun.
Pew pew.
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Yeah, I'm not going back to Auntie Big Hair right now. She wants results. She is a results-driven person.
To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay, fair enough. Before we end the dialogue and move on with the story, let's get through a couple of comments. Michael, does the game take place in space? All right, so the long short of it is basically it's the 41st millennia. Humanity has an emperor who rots on the golden throne after a big old war with a bunch of his kids, which he was mortally wounded in. Humanity previously, before this whole rotting emperor thing happened, had expanded out into the stars and was this great Star Trekian civilization, kind of, sort of. Jack, I know you're a lore nerd, but just let me kind of quick overview this. But yeah, they went out into the stars, and the emperor wanted to get them all back together, made a bunch of offspring that were like super soldiers and whatnot, and then there was a bunch of stuff that happened called like the Dark Times, or a bunch of bad stuff happened. Humanity lost ties with all of its colonies. The emperor went out to go and get them back and bring them into the humanity species fold, and through this big civil war and just hundreds of thousands of years of attrition. Well,
only
yeah,
10,000 years.
hundreds of years of attrition. What?
10,000 years.
Thousands? 10,000 years of attrition and stagnation. The Imperium of Man is bloated and full of corruption and whatnot. And
Honestly,
they travel on ships that are like the size of cities and so on and so forth that are riding through space. We're currently on one of them. So we're on this big giant ship with that has a population of literal thousands, ranging from everywhere from gutter rats to very high up lords, ladies, admirals, and rogue traders who have their own shenanigans going. And we are just one of those, nameless many aboard this massive ship right now.
Let's put it this way: the crew sizes on ships like this are absolutely freaking nuts because of the fact that they don't use AI like at all.
Indeed, yeah. They basically are the brains of other people.
Like, think of the weirdest, creepiest stuff that you can imagine in terms of a sci-fi scenario, and then just kind of toss it into this, and it'll probably fit in somewhere.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of what the history of what's going on here. In the present day, we are a nincompoop who Auntie has called to her ship because she just needs somebody trustworthy, as it would appear.
Son of
Now I'm going to check my journal because I kind of lost track of where we're going. Lock the chamber. Okay, so
There will be no peace in my wake.
we'll seal the warrant chamber because nobody's taking Mommy's ship.
Master,
Sorry, Auntie Big Hair is what we're calling her.
whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did
Yeah, we just incinerated a bunch of people a la Touchberry style. Oh, Lightmane. Welcome, Lightmane. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we're playing Warhammer 40K's Rogue Trader that has been adapted to a video game. So that's kind of fun. I thought I would try it out since a lot of the folks around here enjoy a good RPG. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool fan animations and stuff out there. G-Dubs has their own thing going on with that. They like to put lawyers down on people that just want to have fun. But
It sucks
yeah,
because
it's some
we
cool
will
stuff.
never get Astartes 2, and I shall never forgive them for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good to see you, Lightmane. I got Spartan Nerd here with me. That's Jack. I think maybe if you're really a long time fan, you may have seen Jack from like one of our first episodes. Well, first sessions, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But yeah. He's been with us for a while. Yeah, our first streams. Also, StarCraft, yeah, definitely. They Warhammer 40,000 and StarCraft. I think they both poke at each other. I think StarCraft kind of does more than Warhammer 40,000. You can go back and check that out. But yeah, the Zerg are basically called the Tyranids in this setting. The Great Devourer, they kind of go and devour worlds and populations.
They are the hungry hippos.
I'll just tell him the truth. This guy is just wondering what I did in the warrant chamber, and I feel like so far that I've pieced together, I haven't really heard a lot about warrant chambers and the lore of the universe, but it seems like this warrant chamber is basically the deed to the house. You change that and put your name on there and you own the ship. So this guy kind of wanted the ship, and he turned traitor on us. This Conrad Voigtdevir. Yeah, there we go. We'll go with that. So yeah, we didn't do it. He was the bad guy. And then he just asked me what I just told you what I know. Yeah, we're gonna do that too. Maybe this guy knows more than we do.
Oh, holy God, Emperor!
Yeah,
I assume
indeed.
He is the one responsible for the mutiny. Grandmaster, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Ooh, we got a lady ship going on here. This weanless generation. I am not weanless. I just don't. I just haven't heard of that wean. All right. Oh, good lord. Yeah, he was. I think. Well, hold on. This guy. Yeah, he was. Was he with us earlier? Yeah, he was the dude with the sword, right? Yeah.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason.
Mercury Wells is an agent of chaos, I see.
It was to stop the enforcers from intervening.
Oh yeah, Michael. I some of my earliest streams were me doing Warhammer minis. I love painting Space Marines and nasty foul creatures. It's like one of my favorite things. But to be honest, I have had a great time with the D&D community, and I'm kind of here to stay with painting that stuff because it's just a good time. And people really like it. I would like to do some more 40k stuff in the future, but right now I have quite a bit on my plate when it comes to fantasy and 40k kind of stuff, or sorry, D&D kind of stuff. I'll get to 40k, circle back around at some point here. I also got out the box with our mascot. What was his name? Pablo Picasso, the Warhammer 40k Warlord Titan. Did I tell you about that, Jack?
No, you did not. Here.
Yeah, the show's mascot is going to be Pablo Picasso. The Warlord Titan that I have. I'm going to rebuild him, and then I'm going to use airbrushes for his weaponry, and like he's going to have a paint cup on his back or something.
Oh yeah, I
and I'm going to make it really cool. And then my hope is that I can have him travel around to the different gaming stores in like a nice little like glass case or like acrylic case, so that people can go and see him and see the Paint Minis Live Pablo Picasso. And if I go to like a convention or something, I'll have Pablo Picasso there with me, so people can take pictures with him and things that are fun. All right, so we have fresh wounds, and then like they will eventually get worse. You can heal fresh injuries via med kit. Otherwise, you have to use Medicae, which is a skill test. You can use med kits to restore wounds and heal injuries. You'll fall unconscious otherwise. Out of combat, you replenish wounds automatically, but any injuries remain. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, all right. So we got to make sure that we deal with injuries, but you know, any kind of like HP loss were cool. Okay, so there. Okay, so we want to take a look at this guy. We're gonna borrow his med kit.
Your efforts are noted.
All right, let's check out the chat here. So, are you enjoying this game? Yeah, I so far it's been pretty good. It's really very true to the old Rogue Trader, which was the Warhammer 40,000 RPG. It's really very true to the mechanics, at least that I've seen in that role playing game, right down to the stats and everything. It's just behind the scenes dice rolls and whatnot that's kind of carrying you through this. So I've been having fun with it so far. I've managed to talk my way into burning all of these bodies just by telling a computer to shoot them to death and then burn them. So I haven't really fired too many shots. Decapitated somebody earlier with a pistol shot, so that was fun. Let's see. Got addicted to the game and had to quit Icewind Dale. That is, yeah. I can definitely say that I have been in the same. Have you been in the same situation, playing games till 3 a.m.? Because I have. There, Jack Boy.
I haven't done that in a long while.
Okay, I can't leave yet. Let's find out. Do I have to talk to this guy more? What do we got going on? What do we got going on? I got.
What does nuts know? No, I did not.
All right, fair enough.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
So we gotta figure out how to get.
The sooner we start.
Oh, well, you should be able to, because apparently, is he not like in the retinue or something?
Curiosity sings
Let's see
in my
here.
veins.
Yeah. I gotta find a gun. That's for starters. But I am a little bit lost as to where exactly to go after I've killed off all the baddies. I'm gonna just kind of leave the room.
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance, my genius blossoms. Oh, how they fear the brilliance that eludes their narrow vision.
I think I lost maybe an important. What's that?
You did a good job of making them sound insane.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think my problem here is I have lost a little bit of the storyline and I have no clue what to do because I was kind of going through the comments.
According to Journal, it says find a weapon. Apparently, old Abe has a weapon for you.
Oh, he's got the gun, and I have to get the gun from him. There we go. Thank God, you told me what to do. So what I'm gonna take his. He's got a gun for me, huh? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So, all right, fair enough. So, we're gonna just give me the axe. Give me the giant axe. I'd like the giant axe. There we go.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
All right.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and
Amen.
the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Fair enough.
But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. Absolutely.
All right.
Let us proceed.
Let's get boogieing with it. Let's
The
go.
Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
We just get a bunch of guys that just come into the room. All right, cool. So it looks like
I think I finally get to control someone in this.
Okay. All right.
We
cool.
have
Cool.
fucking Abraham Wants Nuts with us now.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling that you'll be controlling more than just these guys once we get past kind of the initial shenanigans. That's for sure. Yeah, Michael, I would definitely agree with that. Lightmane's book is really fun. I've gotten through a couple of chapters so far. I really do enjoy it. Yeah. But yeah, I enjoy Lightmane's work. It's very much so. He's got this kind of dedication and passion to his writing that's seldomly found in larger authors. Yeah. Okay, if they have area of effect, some other stuff. Okay, cool.
Oh, tomato sauce.
We're just gonna chop them up. I guess we're gonna start with. Yeah, let's just chop them up. Yoink! Let's get that damage in real quick. Rolled a 12 on that one.
Ooh, another scar to my collection.
All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, don't throw a grenade at your friend. I guess can make an attack of opportunity if somebody moves. All right, so yeah, it's basically we're basically playing RPG rules here. What do we got? What is this? Charge. Straight line launches a melee attack against any target in the path. Does not count toward the limit of the. Oh boy! So we can basically make a straight line charge that'll deal damage to anybody in our path. That's hot. Between the warrior and the target to use charge. We can't move right now, unfortunately. We're gonna pop that first. We're gonna just make sure that Jack Boy here cannot be moved or.
You have to assign him to my team here. I think that's something we got to do outside of combat.
I'm gonna assign him.
Yeah, it's the thing right under the settings button up in the top right corner.
The roles thing.
E.
Oh, boop. Apply. There you go.
I have friend now.
There you go. Okay, so I'll have to remember that in the future. We just picked this up, so it is a thing. Yeah, I think we're just gonna start chopping them up one by one. Yeet. That guy gets his leg hacked off. That sounds fun. Fair enough. Yeah, Michael. So yeah, Rogue Trader. So both games kind of had dice rolls. So like there's Warhammer 40K, and that's the tabletop war games kind of edition of this. And that has all of your little minis fighting a war and so on. Kind of Flames of War or just other kind of war game styles, I guess is that's Warhammer 40,000. Whereas this Rogue Trader is basically D&D but wrapped into Warhammer 40,000 with its own kind of charade mixed in to give it some fun and kind of maintain the setting. Okay. We're gonna go there. Can we get there? We can't get there. I don't think I want to move there either. So
I can flash you, boy.
Yeah. I kind of. Oh, dang. Kind of got a bit of a misclick there. All right, fair enough. Oh, there was somebody who drew all the characters in your book. That's pretty cool. So it looks like we've got some character advancement we can do as we accumulate experience. That's fun. We can open up the level up screen, and we can do that and change our stat sheet just like you would in Dungeons and Dragons. So okay, cool. That's fun. So we won the battle, right? Let's rank up here. Do you have your guy is still assigned to you, right?
Yep.
Ooh, okay, so we can basically just loot the enemies. Fair enough.
Auto pistol, medkit.
I guess I'm gonna leave that to you because you're kind of the loot gremlin of the party. Did you see the illustrations of the party? I have not seen the illustrations yet, but I will definitely add that to my list of to-do things because that sounds really cool. And I'm really happy that somebody did that for you. That is really cool. A lot of talented artists out there that are just
we picked up some flak armor if you want
doing
that.
some really cool stuff. Okay, so press X to switch to different weapons. Okay, cool. All right. Oh yeah, it's definitely that way. It seems like, because like everything that you kind of this is your character sheet basically incarnate right here. This is a Rogue Trader character sheet. It is pen and paper RPG in video game form. Same thing as like Baldur's Gate is for Dungeons and Dragons, kind of / Pathfinder-y thing going on there. You have physical books too? Oh, cool. Okay, so you have it on Amazon. All right, I'll have to go look into that. What do we got? Ooh. Okay. Daring Breach restores. What is MP then? MP is. I have a feeling. Let's see, that's wounds. Okay. So we've got.
Yes, there isn't technically a version of magic in Warhammer. It's called Psychic Abilities, and well, it does have a lot of stuff in common in magic. It's not something you really want to get into messing with a whole lot because it can lead to you either being possessed by a demon of sorts or being ripped apart like a meat piñata and used as a warp gate for demonic forces to get into real space. Fun times.
So yeah, they summon a demon to make you go.
Oh no, sometimes it's just your own psychic powers getting out of hand and then a demon going, "Hey, I'm going through that." And then the next thing you know, it's like a piñata at a child's birthday party getting smacked open with a bat. And demons.
Okay, all right. So we choose basically, in essence, here. All right. All right. So we get it goes around clockwise in the circle. Got it. All right. And then now we can choose skills to kind of augment. Do you have anything for like medic? Well, I guess you are kind of
medkits.
Coercion worked pretty well last time. We basically just toasted people with automated defense systems. Carouse is gonna be on our toughness characteristic.
Shit, how long have we been at this?
All right, we're gonna go that way, and we're gonna apply. There we go. We're gonna be the socialite. I feel like we've been at this for about 2 hours.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, Chuck was just poking me. I think he wants to do some games with us at some point tonight.
Okay. So that's fun. You can upgrade your character too. You wanna?
I didn't have anything to upgrade.
It says you do. Should be if you click on their portrait on the top.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Medicaid.
Oh, okay, yeah, like Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. I've got that game too. It's a heck of a lot of fun. Really puts that 300 Spartans versus 10,000 Persians into perspective. Let me know when you're ready, and we can leave the room, go on to the rest of the dungeon.
I gotta figure out this shit. Apparently, we've been at this for about 2.5 hours. How long are you thinking?
I don't know, maybe a little bit longer. Like, what do we got? What's the local time right now?
8:14. Just closing in on about 8:15.
Say 8:30.
Sure.
All right. Ooh, okay. So we have a map of the Void Ship. Let's go to the Warrant Chamber. Or, sorry, the Navigator's Chamber. So the person who is psychically in tune to the underworld, essentially. And that basically steers your ship through the chaos that is the Void. Or, sorry, the Warp.
So he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the...
Oh no, the Psychers are fucking cryptic one.
And fall victim.
Bill, we need to go to Space Costco to turn this way in and get a new one.
Space Costco to return the Navigator?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the navigators basically they peer into hell, and your ship is basically flying through hell because it is humanity's faster than light solution for navigating the stars.
Or warp travel for the 40K universe. Basically, you're flying through the realm of souls, which has been so knucker fucked by everything that's been going on in the past 30,000 years in the universe that you're basically flying through hell. And the Emperor has this thing called the Astronomicon, which is basically a spectral lighthouse that all these poor fucking carefully bred mutants called Navigator have to use in order to find their way through hell in order to navigate to wherever they're going.
Indeed.
Oh, they also have a third eye that if you stare into it, you can actually go insane.
Because apparently they're seeing so much freaky stuff all at once.
No,
Michael Murtag brings up a fair point. Don't forget your Costco card, Jack Boy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, actually, the reason why you go insane is because of the fact that their eye is basically attuned to the warp.
They shriek, they sing, oh, Abelard.
Apparently, Idria is now kind of getting off on the voices. Got it.
We need to go and take care of this Psyker.
Ladyship Theodora von Valencius.
I'm not drunk, old man.
Well, that makes one of us.
Affects the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays.
Yeah, that's pretty right on, Michael.
And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you definitely got the crazy down even harder than I do, and I built my character around crazy. All right.
There can be only one crazy. She must die.
Voices from beyond the threshold.
Oh boy, she's gonna speak in riddles.
Sometimes their murmurs are clear.
Does that just come with being a Psyker?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If so, knock it the fuck off and speak straight. I got no time for your bullshit.
And discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
All right, yeah. I guess just keep up the hard work peering into the depths of hell.
Well then.
Careful, it blinks back at you.
Right, I know. Holy God.
Honestly, I have no fucking idea if we're able to craft weapons because of the fact that in this universe, you see, if you do anything unsanctioned with technology, there's a very good chance there's going to be a man in a red robes with far too many augmetics screeching at you in binaric because of the fact that you managed to annoy the machine spirit of your toaster.
Yeah, they basically there's this thing called the Mechanicus, and they basically worship technology. And if you mess with any technology, either improve it too much or destroy it, they'll kind of come after you because they think that it's some type of spiritual instrument.
They believe that actual fucking innovation is somehow wrong.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. It's fun. We're having fun here. Crafting weapons, though, I have a feeling there might be something that you can do with your weapons.
I'm just waiting to watch a tech priest have a freaking aneurysm.
Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelstrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without...
Idra, I swear, speak straight or I'm about to call in a pip named Slipback.
You're right.
Right?
First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
Ask away, yeah. Yeah. We're just here having fun. It's the same thing, like, as, if I'm painting a mini and you want to know what kind of brush I'm using, ask away. I love it. I'm just here to have a good time, and I hope that I hope that everybody does too.
And you give me half a chance, and I'll sit here for the next 30 minutes. It's talking about nothing but the lore.
And he will. He will. I'm sorry, but he will.
Y'all want to know where my one brain cell goes? It goes into figuring out lore.
Yeah, he's a sponge for this stuff.
Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness.
Actual life skills. Nah. Lore from my favorite franchises. Yee.
I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past.
Oh, the
Apparently, we have some dark and frightening memories that are being.
memories. Your
Yeah.
soul has been tainted by the influence of warp sorcery, and it seems you'll never be rid of it. You poor bitch.
I guess.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all this.
Normally at this point, it's when the nearest officer pulls out a handgun and shoots the sorcerer for being a little too fucking weird.
Yeah, indeed.
Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Ooh, mysterious.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Oh.
Mr. Cog, Mr. Cog, Mr. Coggett.
Without a doubt. And the voices.
Oh, that's not good if you lost your fucking head of engineering.
Hundreds that are now
right.
The warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest.
Cool.
And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module.
Oh man.
From the middle decks.
Oof.
Adrian, you realizing how bad it is and how much knowledge was just lost with the death of the Engineer Prime, you ignorant slut?
Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off,
oh boy, oh boy.
Be closed.
I remember poking you about the X-Men.
So what are we
I remember that.
For?
Hey, thanks for joining us, Light Main. I appreciate it. Yeah, you take it easy, all right? And thanks for coming and hanging out with us. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Not it.
Not it for what? I don't want to talk to her again. I think that's kind of
being crazy bitch in my role of people that I have to move around.
So we get the psyker anyways. Got it. All right. Fair enough. Is there a way to like put the two together? Oh. Okay. All right. Let's just all calm down. Let's just all calm down. I'm gonna go ahead and okay. We're gonna have to do this because I can't save. Oh, I can save the game. What are we gonna call this? Is there a way to? Yes, I wanna. We're gonna call this. PML1. There we go. That sounds like a good one, and we'll save that. Game saved. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, let's check it out. Let's see the comments here real quick. Some feel that they don't want to be ruled by the technology of this world. Well, it's less about the ruling of technology. It's more that they want to regulate technology. So basically, Earth and Mars split off from each other. On Earth, there was like kind of this nuclear catastrophe kind of thing that happened. And then on Mars, there was a large colony of humanity. They basically started worshiping technology and made their own cult. And then when the Emperor came around, he decided he wanted humanity all under one umbrella, and then, wanted to expand from there and kind of get back all of his colonies that he had sent out. And the people on Mars had been worshiping technology for hundreds and hundreds of years, so it was kind of ingrained in their bloodstream. And he just decided to capitulate and say, "You can still worship technology, but yeah, I'm the emperor.
I'm the
guy.
Omnissiah now, bitch."
Yeah. I am basically your god in human form."
I mean,
so
the way he
they
did that was
capitulated.
basically turning a Titan on and off again and to fix it.
Right, yeah. So,
there's like, oh, I have this Titan, it's giving us problems, and the Emperor just went over, fucking kicked it in the shit, and went, I work now, beep boop, and they're like, oh my goodness!
Right, yeah, they figured out how to use TiVo properly, is about as best as I can describe it. I'm not sure if that rings a bell with you, Michael, but yeah, they figured out how to use TiVo, and actually make it record the shows you want to record. So I would say it's quite an expansive universe. If that's something that, if you really want to dig into some 40K stuff, I'm sure we could make some time on the show to
also here's
banter
my,
about some 40K things.
Here's my recommendation if you want to dive into it yourself. Pick something that looks the most interesting to you, and then just dive down the rabbit hole for that. With the amount of expansive lore there is for the 40K universe, it's kind of like picking your doctorate. Just pick one little fucking subsection of what interests you the most and go down that rabbit hole as far as it will take you.
Right, yeah.
Because if you try and bounce around to all the different places, aside from occasionally checking the wiki, like, okay, what the hell does this mean? You are going to get so lost so fast, you're going to give yourself whiplash and end up laying on your floor staring at the ceiling.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about it too. I've got some plans for some future, standalone videos. So not just the Paint Minis live stream where we obviously, we're doing the painting of the minis part, and that's great. But if we want to keep expanding and, sharing the good word of our hobby, obviously we'll go into different areas talking about anything and everything nerddom. We're going to get there. So at some point, I'm sure we'll talk about some of the 40K lore. I'm sure we'll also talk about some of the D&D stuff, and just kind of expose ourselves to that and see what's cooking there, and maybe jump into some of the different settings. I'd love to have an interview with Bill Sylvie and a rundown on some of that stuff.
When Space Marine 2 comes out, we can always open that up and just open up the multiplayer menu, stare at the models, and just go on an hour-long rant about that stuff.
Right, yeah, for sure. But yeah, and thanks for being here with us, Michael. I do appreciate it. To Lightmane, Michael, who's been here valiantly with us. I'm just highlighting random comments for the sake of it. Enjoy your claim to fame. Mercury Wells, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed. If you could, I really would appreciate, even if you're in the replay, I really would appreciate if you leave down in the comments below what you thought about this. Is this a good format to take the show in? Is this kind of what you're looking for? Is this not what you're looking for? Let me know. I'm just testing some stuff out. Got to test the waters and see what sticks, because the main goal of Paint Minis Live is to share the joy of hobbying to everybody that we can, whether that's physical, digital, so on and so forth. Everybody needs a hobby and a good community to embrace them and enjoy with. So with that being said, I'm Bill T, Spartan Nerd,
and I'm Jack.
Yeah, and this has been Paint Minis Live Let's Play Edition. Take care, and we'll talk to you again in the next one. Thanks, everybody.